Reading section, multiple choice, multiple answers, tips and tricks. Let's look at some useful tips and tricks for this question type. First one, read in order. So don't just jump from one part of the question to another. Make sure you understand how you have to do the reading and do it in order. And the order is, first you read the question, then you skim the text, and then you scan for specifics. So scan for specifics, whether you are trying to look for some specific information, find based upon the question prompt that's given to you, or whether you're looking for specifics to validate the options that have been given to you. But whenever you're looking for specific information, that's when you will scan. When you want to understand the overall theme or how the text is structured, that is when you skim. Read for purpose. As I said, this is academic reading. So do not read it casually. Make sure that you understand why you're reading it. And that always will guide your effort and help you to get the best result in the shortest possible time. If you just read casually, you will be spending a lot of time and still not getting the result. But if you know the purpose, the objective, the information that you are looking for, and you use the right techniques for them, that is skim and scan, you'll be able to get the required information quickly. It will save you a lot of time and you'll get the good and correct results. Don't jump to conclusions. So even if you think option number 1, 2, and 3, they are the correct, but still have a look at the other options, and especially in multiple choice, multiple answers, because you don't know all the options, whether 4 are correct or the option at the end, 2 options at the top and 1 option at the bottom is correct. So you will not be able to make a confident decision till you have looked at all the options. So look at all the options and then validate all the options against information in the text, not just based upon what you think. When you read an option, then refer to a part in the text where that option has been discussed or something that proves that option is wrong that has been discussed. But your judgment should be based upon what you read in the text. And select the option that addresses all aspects of the questions. So for each question, look at all the parts and select the option that you select. It should not be partially correct. It should be fully correct. So again, it comes back to validating against the information that's there in the text. The next step, and I've mentioned this a few times, don't just match the words. So just because some words are matched doesn't mean the option is correct. You also have to understand the sentences in which those words have been used. So it's possible to have the same words, but use them in a way that is completely opposite in meaning. You don't want to fall for that. So finding a match or finding a similar match, yes, that's helpful. That tells you where to focus on, focus your time on, focus your reading on. But the decision should be based upon understanding the whole sentence, understanding the whole thing. And yeah, when you look for match, so look for synonyms and look for words with similar meanings. Don't make any assumptions. Your answer should be based solely on the given text. The information that's there in the given text, select your answer based only upon that. Don't use your general knowledge, outside knowledge, even if you think like I'm an expert in this particular topic and what's written is incorrect, the text is incorrect, or the question is incorrect. No, what's written there is the only basis on which you should select your options. Make smart guesses. So, of course, there is negative marking. So don't make too many random guesses. Beware of negative marking, but with a strategy, you can make some smart guesses. So that strategy, that select at least one option, because the minimum score that you can get is just 0. So select at least one option. Prepare a strategy. Have a time strategy ready. If I ask you before your exam, how much time are you going to spend on multiple choice single answer? How much time are you going to spend on multiple choice multiple answers? You should be able to tell that to me immediately. So the question type, which is difficult for you, give it more time. So if multiple choice multiple answers, you find it more difficult, give it 3 minutes per question. And if you find multiple choice single answers easy, you can do it in just 1 minute. But have that strategy, that understanding before going into the exam. And if you get stuck, if you think it's something is taking too much time, then make your best guess and move on to the next question. That's all. Now use these tips, do some good practice, and I'm sure you'll do very well in this question type.